What matters most in life? How can one know? What I may think may not be yours at all. What matters most in life? Well, indulging in the Pottervision podcast, I can only assume. Mad listeners sat round together, holding hands, hundreds of them together, smiling, nodding, laughing in unison as they hear tale of Tom and Lukas talk about their travels, their readings. Is that how you all do it? Do you all listen together? Or do you do it on your own? This is episode 68, right? Can you believe we have come this far? I can't. I truly can't. Episode 68. What if we just stop now? Would you like that? Wouldn't be nice, would it? I've got it in me too, though. I can just pull the plug at any minute. Well, I'll carry on for a bit. Maybe I'll think about it this week. I'll think about it. But this is episode 68. What a joy this was to record. Right, if you're enjoying the pod, please help us grow this damn show. Tell a friend, leave us a review, rate us 5 stars on iTunes or Spotify. We're going on tour. Hey, if you live in Denby and you know 150 people who also do, why not come see us on tour? Go to pottervision.com for a full list of tour dates. Where else are we going? We're going to Leeds, all over. If you'd like to support us any further, you can go to patreon.com, and that's how you gain access to our exclusive little club. Become a baby. Become one of our babies and receive a kiss or 5 from myself. Yeah, that's all I've got left to say for this week. And why must I wait any further? Allow me to introduce episode 68.
Pottervision, Pottervision, Pottervision. Pottervision.
Hello, hello, who's your lady friend? Who's the little lady by your side? I saw you with a girl or two. Oh, I am surprised at you. Hello, hello, what's your little game? Don't you think your ways you're all to mend? It isn't the girl I saw you with at Brighton.
That's enough.
We're in Brighton. Hello, welcome to the Pottervision podcast. We're on episode 68. Chapter 11 of Book 4, Aboard the Hogwarts Express. It's the podcast where every week, Tom, I don't know if you agree, but we talk about Harry Potter, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Now, Tom, you'll be hearing a lovely rustle. We've decided to treat ourselves to a snack before we start. Tom has got a Twix, and I have got a twirl. Twix, twirl. Tom, how are you, my old pal?
I'm well. My mouth is empty. I'm gazing out of a Brighton window. Oh, give me a sec. You devil, you saw me took a bite, and then you asked me a question. What a sneaky little trick. You've been full of tricks today, if you don't mind me saying.
What have I
Listeners, we are in Brighton. Right, we got here last night. We had an agenda. We said to ourselves, we're going to be up bright and early. We're going to get loads of things done, right? But lazy bones over here wakes up at the crack of like 10 a.m. Says, oh, I want breakfast. So I go, all right, we'll go to the nearest place. He goes, no, I want expensive breakfast. Didn't you?
No, you didn't tell me where you were going, and you led us to a place.
We walked off an hour away, had a delicious breakfast. It was
good.
A fair amount, right? It's your standard US breakfast: pancakes, bacon, sausage, eggs, and potato things.
Potato things. Oh, it was nice. It was like having 2 meals in one. It was lovely.
Then Pottervision boys, I'm right in saying this, we waddled like penguins back to our hotel room, didn't we?
We could barely walk. We were like Harry Potter after the feast.
Walking,
Talking,
chatting.
walking, talking, stalking
Right.
each other.
So we said, right, I go to Lukas. I've written my Pottervision notes. Have you written yours? He goes, no.
Hang on a minute, you hadn't written any Pottervision notes.
That's not the story I'm telling. You're telling a different story. I'm telling my version of events, aren't I?
Yeah.
Right. I go to him. Have you have you not written your Pottervision notes, have you? He goes, no. So I go, write them now. Sit at the desk, pal, put a light on, read your book, make your notes. You know? He starts, it's like this chapter, there's like 3 pages. He starts reading. Right? He starts reading. And he goes, tired now, want sleep. I go, do you, pal? He goes, yeah, big yawn in me. And he does a fake yawn like this. And what did you do? You got in bed, didn't you?
Yeah, I agree with this. I got in bed and had a nap for an hour.
You had an hour nap. He wakes up, another fake yawn. I'm like, what's he doing? I know he's been asleep. Why is he faking, right? Like a little toddler. And then I go, you okay? And he goes, Martina, Martina. I go, what about her, pal? He goes, Martina, I miss Martina, Martina. And then I go, what are you going to do? He goes, I'll call her. No, I'll get on a plane. I go, why don't you just call her? He goes, okay, I'll call her. And you go out and you have a phone call, don't you?
Yeah, I talked to Martina for half an hour and go on a walk. And you did a workout, didn't you?
I go, do you want to finish your notes? He goes, no. Me. So that we're losing the light, this gorgeous light that we need to record a video, otherwise it'll look bad. And here we are.
Here we are. Can I just say, listeners, that's exactly what happened. We woke up at 10, I demanded an expensive breakfast. Tom had already done all of his notes. I went for a nap, and then I went to talk to Martina. And now we're here.
Yeah.
Ready to discuss the next chapter of the Harry Potter books.
We're in Brighton, and if you live in Brighton, hello.
Hello.
We're at the Travel Lodge. You won't be able to kill us in time, because by the time this goes out, we'll be gone. But we're across from a beautiful green park. And can I just say, what a gorgeous place Brighton is. It makes every place I've ever lived in my life look like a huge pile of garbage, right? Nowhere in Manchester looks like this. Manchester looks like a hellhole.
I tell you, we've seen some beautiful buildings. Curvy exteriors, attractive interiors. Lovely, and lots of variety as well. Nothing looks the same. There's lots of different types.
Keep going.
Big ones, small ones, ones as big as your head.
I don't like this.
Oh, there's lots of nice places to look at.
But everyone's nice. Went for this breakfast. We went to a little place called the Breakfast Club. Might be a chain, might not. I know the other ones exist.
Yeah.
But is a chain more than one restaurant, or is it like does it have to be owned by a big conglomerate?
I think 3 or more is counted as a chain.
We sit down, and the waitress goes to us. She looks at us genuinely and goes, "Oh, rough night."
She thought we'd been out drinking last night.
She went, "Have you been on the booze as well?" No.
No, we just look like this.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody
She
hell.
went, "Oof, do you mind putting up your mask? You two are ugly."
Yeah, but we had a bloody lovely breakfast, like we said, and now we're here, and we're ready. We're not just here on a jolly. We're putting it down as a business expense because we're here to do a show. We've got a sold-out show tonight at Comedia Comedy Club.
Yeah. Anyway, what's new with you?
What's new with me? I'm trying to think. Getting ready for me wedding, for the legal ceremony, which is in about 2 weeks tomorrow. Stupidly, I booked the wrong month for my flight, so I thought I'd booked for the 2nd of February, but I booked for the 2nd of March. So I had to change them emergency last night, do you remember? But that's all sorted. I'm excited. I've bought my suit now for that one. I just need a tie to go with it, and I need a new pair of black shoes. But that's going to be my job for this week. But I've got the suit sorted, so I feel happy now.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. You helped me look a bit, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then gave me a good idea of what I needed. And then I went again into Manchester last weekend. And, hey, I tell you this. Somebody tried to intimidate me into wearing a suit.
Tell me more.
I went to this shop, right? And he looks at me, he goes, "What you want?" And I said, "I want a suit for my wedding. I'd like it to be black. And I'd like it to look nice." He goes, "Oh, right."
He went, "What you want?"
Yeah. He said, "What you want?" I said, I want it to look nice. He goes, oh, right, nice suits. So this...
Kettle's not distracting, is it?
Yeah. Just wait a sec.
So you went into the suit shop. A man says to you,
What you want?
what you want.
What you want? I said, I want a suit. It needs to be black and it needs to look nice. He says, oh, right, the nice suits are this way. So he takes me over to the nice suit section and he goes, right, let's have a look at you then. Don't measure me, but he goes, right, I think you're this size. So he goes to have a look. He goes, right, this one. Right, so I think, right, I'll put it on. So try on the suit and it's all right, don't get me wrong. It's all right, but for my wedding, you've got to love it, haven't you? You've got to fall in love with the suit, but I wasn't in love with it. I just thought it looked all right. So, and the waist was a bit funny, the way it fit on me. And then he said, oh, yeah, we'll have to have it adjusted, but we'll have to do it today. We'll have to do it today. And I said, oh, I want to try a few more suits on. And he goes, look, this is the only one we've got in your size. We're in a suit shop that's got 3 floors in it. And, hey, I'm not thin, but I'm not bloody Augustus Gloop.
He's not Augustus Gloop.
I'm not Augustus Gloop.
He's not a little fat boy.
He goes, this is the only black suit we've got in your size. You have to buy it today. And I was like, I've got to go. He goes, gets annoyed with me. Yeah, puts his hand up like that. He goes, oh, as if I've wasted his time.
Oh my God, tell me more.
And then I went to Moss Bros, and they were very nice, and that's where I got my suit from.
So we originally went, wasn't it?
It's where we originally went, but they had more choice in the Manchester one.
Oh, that's good then.
They had 2 floors.
What coloured tie did you end up getting?
I've not got it yet.
Ooh. He told me a secret story where a man was trying to get him this bombastic tie, but Lukas, he don't want the attention on the wedding.
No.
Lukas wants the attention to be on the bride. He don't want the attention to be on him.
I'm not a bombastic man.
He didn't want like some Homer Simpson tie. Homer's eating a donut.
I know, he was trying to get, because I had, right, the waistcoat of the suit is black, but the waistcoat is a lovely dark green, and the lining of the suit is a lovely dark green. So in my head, I was like, well, I'll get a lovely dark green tie, and it'll all match, and it'll look like one suit.
Yeah.
But he's like, hey, you don't want a lovely dark green tie, because then people won't be looking at you at the wedding. He says you need this brightly coloured, crazy patterned paisley tie, or this one that looks like your nana's carpet. I was like, no, I don't want that. But then I didn't want to disagree with him and buy the tie I'd already seen, so I just left.
Good Lord.
I know. And he told me I needed pointy shoes. I was like, I'm not wearing winkle pickers to my wedding. What does it all mean?
Very good.
I know. So I decided, it flustered me a bit, that. So I had myself a meal and then decided I didn't want to keep shopping. So I'm going to go again next weekend and, next week and try and get it sorted.
You're a fantastic, lovable boy.
Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. What makes you say that?
Well, you know, going about doing your business. Me, on the other hand, I've just been driving some bag of bones about.
Yeah.
4.5 hour journey last night. We were crying laughing at some points. Jesus Christ.
We make each other laugh, don't we? Yeah. I mean,
Anyway.
you wouldn't know this listening to this podcast, but we make each other laugh, don't we? Yeah, what?
What do you want to talk about today?
I don't know, I was thinking maybe Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want me to do this, but I could do the rundown if you want.
Take it or leave it.
Well, I'll give it you then. Chapter 11, Aboard the Hogwarts Express. Oh, there's a bit of a gloom in the Weasley house because they're going to school. It's the end of the holidays. Oh. Arthur's been taken off to work suddenly because some bloke called Mad-Eye Moody his magic bins have attacked somebody and have, aroused the suspicion of muggles. So he has to go and sort it out. Anyway, they go off in 3 taxis to the King's Cross station. And they're waved off by the other Weasleys. Goodbye. And Charlie's like, I'll see you soon. What's that all about?
Yeah.
And they're hinting at something that we don't know about, something that's going to be happening in Hogwarts. Anyway, they get on the train and they're talking about all these other schools. There's Durmstrang, there's Beauxbatons. Oh, why are we mentioning them, I wonder? They're never going to turn up in the story. Next minute, Malfoy turns up and he has a go at Ron. He looks at his robes. Oh, look at these robes. You're a gimp. And then they get off the train, it's raining, and they get on the horse-drawn carriages. Invisible horses, mind. And they go off to the gates of Hogwarts Castle. And that was aboard the Hogwarts Express. Do you disagree?
I agree.
He agrees.
I
Hey!
agree.
What a chapter.
What a chapter. It was a cutie.
Oh, it was a cutie. Small, but perfectly formed.
The children woke up and put on their normal clothes, jeans, t-shirts, jumpers, for they will change into their wizard robes on the Hogwarts Express. You ever noticed any changing rooms on them Hogwarts Expresses?
I think they are just getting into their undies in the carriages.
They're doing it primary school style, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Remember primary school?
Yeah.
Where PE, you just get changed in the classroom. Boys on one side, girls on the other. No peeping.
You promised, lads, to look out that window at all times. Girls, you promised to look at that Roman display on the wall. All right? Tell me about the Romans. You're not to look at each other. Do you know what? I feel like primary school history is so much more interesting than secondary school history.
Tell me more.
Oh, year 1, it's the Romans. Year 2, it's the Egyptians. Year 3, it's the Celts. I'm sure we did World War II every year of secondary.
Seemed like it, didn't it? And it's a gloomy bit of history, a gloomy period of time, if you don't mind me saying.
Come on, there's no sniff of a pharaoh in high school. What's that all about? Oh, making me sad.
I remember some kids in high school were mummifying bottles of pop to make it look like a mummified cat.
Well, that's a bit of fun, isn't it? I don't remember doing that. I remember the classic in geography making a volcano out of vinegar. Whoa!
That's lovely. Did I ever tell you the volcano story that I made?
It rings a bell, but please tell us the volcano story that you made.
Oh, I
Has
worried.
someone got the credit?
No, I worried I've told this before, but in year 6, they said everyone has got to do a project. Right?
Yeah.
And I tell you what, if you've heard this before, what a nice little reminder. Here it is again. Everyone's got to do a project, right? And the project was meant to be like a folder where you've written about something.
Yeah.
I half listen. I don't know if you know this about me.
Yeah, you have. Listen, don't you?
I've done it ever since I was a little boy. I've got this condition called selective hearing, and there's no known cure. It's a disability.
Yeah.
And you can't claim for it.
No.
Right, so I said to myself, well, I've got to do a science project, I guess. And so I went home and I go, Daddy, I've got to make a volcano.
Yeah.
And Dad goes, right then, let's get making your volcano. And my dad spearheaded the project and started making a volcano over the period of a few weeks. See, the chicken wire, paper mache, painting it, little village at the bottom. It was a big boy.
Yeah. It sounds like a right project, this.
It was a big boy. Made it the inside so it would spurt out, vinegar, baking soda.
Yeah.
And red food colouring so it looked like lava.
Yeah.
And then so my dad was like, when are you taking this volcano into school? Weeks were passing.
Yeah.
And by this time I'd realised I didn't need to make a volcano. I'd done some other project where I'd written about something. And I went, oh yeah, I didn't need to do that. And in a moment of pure spite that defines my dad, he burnt the volcano on a fire.
You've never told that story before.
Have I not?
How many hours do you reckon your dad worked on it for?
I don't know. 6 or something, 8 hours or something.
Bloody hell. And did you even try it to see if it worked?
Oh, it worked.
Oh, it worked. Yeah. Oh.
Wasn't that funny? Burn it on a fire.
Amazing. I love it.
My dad is a man of lessons. He taught me a lesson that day.
Yeah.
That he will burn things if scorned.
Yeah, that's a great lesson to learn. He will burn things if scorned. You have been warned. Yeah.
Or the more boring lessons that my dad has taught me is how to close a door without slamming it.
That's a good lesson, though, isn't it?
That was a boring lesson. where he demonstrated several times and then made me do it
Brilliant.
several times.
But that's what you got to do. You got to show, you've got to let them try it, and then you coach.
Boy was 11.
Boy was 11. That's the perfect time to learn how to close the door nicely.
Yeah.
Were you a slammer before then, were you?
No, we were just letting the handle go. So like we had them like, handles that you go like that.
Oh, yeah.
And so we'd, as soon as it was down, we'd go, meh, and
Oh,
go,
and it-
dong.
Oh, yeah, that'd be irritating for any father.
Well, more so for my dad.
Yeah.
And he burnt the door handles on the fire.
He burnt the door handles on the fire. Oh, perfect lessons. Oh, yeah. I think we can all learn something from your dad.
How
Burn
not,
something.
How not to father.
How... and burn things you don't like.
But yeah. Yeah, but I suppose, primary school was the most fun time to be a student.
It was the time to be alive.
To be honest, never in my life have I ever enjoyed being in education.
That's sad, isn't it?
Not one bit, not one class I've ever gone, that was great.
Yeah.
I've always preferred to not be there, and you think, oh, some people want to learn by, being outside and doing things. I've never enjoyed work either. I'd like to be inside,
Yeah.
alone, maybe just watching telly.
That sounds lovely. Being inside, alone, watching telly.
You get these people in life who love bragging, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
They go, oh, I'm doing this. I don't like doing nothing, mate. I like being busy. I don't like doing nothing. I just want to be busy. Oh, it's fine for you to do nothing. Yes, it is fine. And I bloody like it.
He bloody likes it.
It's nice to do nothing.
Yeah.
And you know better than me because you like doing things.
I do like doing things.
You might be wealthier than me,
Yeah.
beyond my wildest dreams, but are you better than me?
No.
Some would argue yes. Get a bit rambly, this, isn't it?
Hey, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I want more. Arthur Weasley is talking to Amos Diggory through the fireplace. And Harry had to shut his eyes hard and open them again because he couldn't believe what he was seeing.
Huh?
Oh, yeah, we can actually do visual things.
Huh?
Nothing phases Harry.
What did it look like? It looked like a large egg, a large bearded egg, didn't it?
Like a large bearded egg, listeners.
There is no way of describing what Harry saw. It looked like a large bearded egg. He's seen Amos Diggory before. He knows what he looks like.
Yeah.
Bald with a beard.
Bald with a beard.
But having seen his face in a fire,
Yeah.
well, that was a large bearded egg.
It's a large bearded egg. I don't know if I've told you, Mr. Diggory, but in the fire, you look like a large bearded egg. What do you think to that? I know it's your son's funeral, but...
I've seen you so many times before, Lucas.
Yeah.
But I've never seen you from the angle that I saw you getting out of bed this morning.
Yeah, what would you say I look like?
You got up and I thought, that is a pepper army with spectacles on.
Oh, honestly. Do you know what? I've never seen you from the angle of you doing that workout before.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what you look like?
Tell me, please.
Baked bean with a beard. And that was just from the back.
Baked bean with a beard.
Baked bean with a beard. Two baked beans pushed together. Right. It annoys me that Amos Diggory, a Ministry of Magic official, whose job it is to ring people up when there are Muggle emergencies, does not know what a policeman is.
Peas, man.
It's a policeman. Right. Amos, you're sacked. How do you not know that? How long have you worked for the ministry? You don't know what a policeman is. Oh, and then they got treated by a doctor. What? It's a doctor. You know what these are?
Don't worry. I've got a feeling Amos is going to get his just desserts.
The most unnecessary comeuppance ever. Oh, can't pronounce policeman? Well, let's see your son dead then.
Spoilers.
Oh, sorry. Spoilers? I'm sure we've mentioned it about 5 times before now. You love hinting at his death. Oh, gonna wipe that smile off your face, Amos. What was that all about? Bye-bye!
Running around so cocksure.
Yeah.
But I had a bone to pick with Amos because he's so sceptical of what Mad-Eye Moody says. So Mad-Eye Booby,
My bye, booby.
said that he heard someone like messing around.
Yeah.
What did he say? He had an intruder in his yard that was startled by his dustbins, yeah?
Yeah.
And Amos Diggory's in the fire, rolling his eyes at him, each time,
Yeah.
Right, he's rolling his eyes at him.
Yeah.
And in my head, that's inappropriate.
It is inappropriate. INA, appropriate.
If someone is telling you, like, something has happened to them, why Moody's put away so many people into Azkaban? Is he really one to raise, do false alarms?
I know. And they're saying the only reason he's gone a bit mad is because of all these enemies he's created and he's just paranoid all the time. Imagine talking about like a war hero like that. Oh, you know what he's like? Dotty old bugger doesn't know what he's talking. Excuse me. That man saved us from death.
How about some respect? That is the theme of this episode.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
I've noticed, we'll come back to it later on, but
Yeah.
there is a lack of respect for certain people in this chapter.
100%. Especially for these bloody veterans who are putting away dark wizards. Imagine somebody going on FaceTime going, oh, Captain Tom Moore keeps walking around his garden, rolling his eyes.
People do.
People do.
It's disrespectful.
And now how do you feel?
He's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, poor R.I.P. Captain Sir Tom Moore.
It's like that.
It's like that.
Not nice, is it?
No. You need to think about what you're saying, because you never know when someone's day might be the last.
Do you know what? I could genuinely live in this travel lodge room for the rest of my life.
Do you know what? It's luxurious. We walked in, we were like, whoa!
It's really big, and we're in a corner, so we've got windows either side. Never in my life have I experienced that. It's almost a panoramic view.
It is amazing, honestly. We've got some architecture, we've got a park, we can see the road, we can see each other. What more do you need? It's a lovely travel lodge bedroom. The best travel lodge bedroom I've ever been in.
I agree.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Now, it's on about the bins attacking this intruder. I can't imagine them having bins in the wizarding world.
You think
They just like magic stuff away, or... Do you know what I mean?
What if he's living in a muggle neighbourhood, though, where it'd be weird if you weren't putting out bins?
Oh, yeah, you'd have to do it for show, wouldn't
I
you?
don't think anyone would ever notice that.
No. I'm sure there's neighbours that don't even take the bins out in my street. Some houses, they never have bins come out of them.
There's a very common thing that people say sometimes, where they say, have you ever seen your neighbours bringing in their shopping?
Yeah.
Most people would say, no, they haven't. I've never seen my neighbours bringing in the shopping, but you have.
I'm going to say no, I've never.
Well, why did you first say yeah?
Because you were on about the bins. The bins I have.
But I said shopping.
Oh, sorry. No. No, I've not.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what are you saying?
So would you ever notice, if you've never seen someone bring in their shopping, would you notice if you never saw your neighbours part of the bins? Yeah, to be honest, you do hear it. I hear it all the time. I'm like, look up. How many times do you need to go into your bin tonight? You've been in it 20 times.
When are you overhearing that?
That's me saying that.
Going into the bins?
People mess. I can hear putting down the lids
yeah.
too much.
Yeah.
Bloody in there nursing a baby, I am.
Oh. You need maximum 2 trips to fill a wheelie bin. That's what I'm going to say. Maximum 2 trips to fill a wheelie bin. You've got to do your prep in the house. Get your bags, tie them up, sorted. That's our advice. That's our lesson.
Right. Arthur is the only one who can get Mad-Eye Moody off. They finish up their business with Diggory's face in the fire, right? They finish up all that nastiness. But beforehand, Mrs. Weasley puts a piece of toast in his mouth. Can I just say?
Yeah.
Inappropriate.
I know. She waited for her husband to leave the room before she did that.
Did she?
Yeah.
That is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Like, I know she did it with, to be fair, for full disclosure, she did it with a pair of tongs.
Yeah.
But bearing in mind, he is blazing. He's a fire.
He's a fire.
So she's not going to put a bare hand in there.
Can I just say, if any middle-aged woman feeds me a piece of toast, Martina has the right to be annoyed. It's not right. You shouldn't be feeding a married man a piece of toast with tongs. Oh.
Bear that in mind, Mummy Kirkby.
What, me mum?
Yeah, don't feed your son any toast.
Don't feed me son any toast. Just put it on the plate and let me reach out for it.
Otherwise, you'd be getting a black eye from Martina. Yeah, don't do that. It's not necessary. Right, so Fred, I don't like this. Dipping back into the theme of respect. Fred, like I think someone was sticking up for Mad Eye Moody saying Dad really likes him. And then Fred goes, Dad collects plugs.
Yeah.
Are you discrediting your own dad now?
I know, it just seems a bit bad-mouthing your own father.
Don't worry, Fred and George. I've got a feeling at some point during these books you're going to get your comeuppance.
I can't even remember which one it is.
Oi!
What?
Spoilers.
Hey, I didn't say it. Excuse me. You're pretty much saying it.
And your dad's the only one who's fighting your corner in half the time, Fred.
I know.
Your mum's always slagging you two off, saying she wishes you were never born, and your dad going, oh no, they're all right. And now you're going, oh, Dad's a bit of a twat though, isn't he?
Hey, he's your dad. Without him, you wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Now, shut up and eat your toast from my hands.
And so, they go off to catch the Hogwarts Express. 3 taxis come to transport these kids, right, and all their trunks. I was thinking, for people who don't want to be discovered, wizards can't half be so terrible at it. Do you know what I mean? They want to be inconspicuous, but they're just so obvious all the time.
Oh, and the Weasleys who struggle to make ends meet. They struggle to put food on the table. Order 3 black cabs to London. What? That's going to be like 200 quid from where they are. Bloody hell.
Each cab.
Hey, look. We've got to get 3 taxis because we're taking 3 unnecessary people who aren't even getting the train. We've got Bill, we've got Charlie, we've got me. How many of them are there? There's Bill, Charlie, Mummy Weasley, Hermione, Harry, Fred, George, and Ginny. 8. Right, you can definitely fit them in 2 taxis. Or get one like minibus.
Oh, yeah.
They've not
There's
thought
got
it
to,
through.
do you know what? Send all the luggage with an owl.
Send all the luggage with an
You
owl.
seem to think an owl can carry anything.
Yeah.
Make it carry a year's worth of luggage.
And do you know what? I'm not even being daft, right? Mrs. Weasley, Charlie and Bill apparate to Hogwarts with the luggage, then come back and then drop us off at the station. Or just hold our hands and apparate.
Apparate to the Hogwarts Express with the luggage.
Apparate to the Hogwarts Express with the luggage. Don't be paying hundreds of pounds for a black cab experience.
I think this is the black cab experience. I think this is the first time in these books where they're really pushing apparating, aren't they?
Oh, God.
I feel like, you know, the author's gone, we're going to be using apparating a lot in a few books' time.
Yeah.
Better get it in now.
We haven't had sight nor sound of it from the past 3 books. Now it's like, apparate. Bloody hell, everyone's at it. What's everyone been doing for the past 3 years? Oh, we all apparate now.
Oh, we all apparate now. But I was wondering, because, like, muggles dress like numpties when they're out and about, like, you know, not skirts, but, like, silly trousers that don't match, rugby shirts, 2 pairs of knickers on. Do they ever see just normal muggle nutters and think they're a wizard? Do they ever go over and go, hey...
I reckon 100%. I reckon a wizard has seen Monkey Man in Llandudno and thought, he's got to be a wizard, him. Bloody hell, he's got like a bloody red soldier's outfit on and a little baby monkey in a pram. He's got to be a wizard. He's got to be.
He's defo a wizard.
What about the magic bus lady in Manchester?
Oh, I forgot about that.
She's got to be a witch, yeah.
My son is a doctor.
Oh, yeah. And she give you 1 A4 piece of paper with a whole newspaper worth of articles in size 4 font. She'd be like, read this, it's about conspiracies. Oh. All right. Bye-bye, have a nice day at uni.
Where was she going?
I don't think she was ever going anywhere. She was always just hanging around Owens Park when I was there. It was just a woman who was called the Magic Bus Lady because she used to go on the Magic Bus, which does sound very Harry Potter. But yeah, she used to preach. She once gave me a kiss for my birthday, which was a horrible experience. Magic Bus Lady.
Look her up.
Look her up. She's probably on the internet, isn't she?
She's got any respect.
If you've got any respect for yourself, get on the internet. Do you not respect yourself, Nana? Get on Google now. God, you've got low self-esteem. Get on the internet.
Could you imagine a worse task than getting 7 kids with trunks and animals from a home to King's Cross?
Yeah.
That
I know, honestly.
Getting 1 kid through is enough.
Yeah.
7.
Oh, nightmare, especially with Fred and George setting off fireworks in the taxi. Why are they bringing them this year? That was year 2 you brought them. Hey, they've got to come up with something new every year. They're Fred and George. They come up with pranks. They come up with games. They can't be there like this. Is the 3rd year in a row they've brought fireworks.
Getting stale, lads. It's getting stale.
Hey, what have Fred and George got this year? Well, we got the filibuster fireworks again. Filibuster fireworks again. Nothing new. No.
Right. Yeah. It's so sad that they only seem to see their parents for 6 weeks of the year. Molly Weasley goes, "Oh, I suppose you won't be coming home for Christmas with, what will be going on?" Hinting at, the Triwizard Tournament. They all went hinting like crazy at the Triwizard Tournament.
Oh, they love it, don't they?
Getting us all excited for it.
Yeah.
But, you're just accepting that you're not going to... You wouldn't know your own parents if you only saw them for 6 weeks of the year growing up. And then,
I know.
Never again.
It's mad, isn't it? Yeah, and they don't even seem that bothered that they're leaving them. It's not even an emotional moment.
All right, see ya.
See you then. Bye. She has more of a bloody emotional moment with Harry and Hermione. Thank you so much, Mrs. Weasley, for looking after us.
Oh, it was my pleasure. I'm glad to be seeing the back of Mrs. Weasley.
Oh, yeah, she's outstayed her welcome in this book. Oh, I don't mind her as a person, but her attitude about the owls annoyed me. I'm just flying off the handle every morning, noon and night.
Do you really believe that?
What?
What you just said?
She's a nice person.
You didn't say that.
Oh, what did I say?
You said she's flying off the handle all the time.
Yeah, she is.
That's not being a nice person, is it?
No, but I think she means well. She just expresses it in the wrong way.
Right.
I love this only fools and horses inspired method of getting to the platform. Harry, Ron and Hermione just sidle up to the platform and lean into it. Surely they're just going to fall to the ground on the other side.
Why have people been doing the run so often as if that isn't... Do you know, if that isn't like...
If you don't have to... I thought you had to do a run-up.
Go on. Best to do it at a run. That's what I always do. That way you can crash your trolley if Dobby's about.
Well, because it's mad. Because if you're going... I could imagine being scared of walking through a brick wall. But then, if you're going trolley first, you see the trolley go through and you think, oh, I'll just keep going. Follow the trolley. But yeah, they don't even have to run. Why are they pegging it? Hey, we don't want to attract any attention. Right, I've got my sweatband on and my shorts. Come on. Mind that tree. Just wanted to say that. Right. But yeah, loads of lovely breadcrumbs, isn't there? Charlie saying, ooh, you'll see me a bit sooner than you think. Mrs. Weasley, oh, I'm glad they've changed the rules. Oh.
The other one, I'm going to come watch.
What? Imagine if there wasn't a Triwizard Tournament. What was Bill on about? I'm going to come and watch you. It's not even a sports day this year.
Bill.
Hey, can someone see a tooth on an earring? It's my brother.
It's me brother. I can't go Anglesey with you.
Hey, can anyone see that long ginger hair coming out of the locker? It's me brother watching us. He said he would.
It's me brother.
Too much time off Gringotts you've had, said Yoda.
They're going on about the different schools in Europe. Beauxbatons, the other one.
Durmstrang.
Nobody knows where they are. Whatever.
That was ridiculous, I thought. Oh, they conceal themselves so nobody knows where they are. Right, come on. You don't even know what country it's in. Like Hogwarts, people know it's in Scotland. Don't be daft. You can literally watch the train
No.
get there. How do they not know what country Durmstrang's in? And Beaubaton. Madame Maxine. Madame Maxine. I wonder what country that school's in. They all speak French. My guess is Austria. Nobody's ever been able to figure out where Beaubaton's is. What the hell? Ooh, gay Paris, gay Paris. Où est le garçon? Où est les filles? Oof, no idea. Maybe Norway?
That'd be the equivalent of some English kid going, London, London, where is the boy? Where is the girl? London, London. Paris, où est la fille? Où est le garçon?
It's what they say down in London. London, London. Where is the boy? Where is the girl? London, London. That's what me and Martina heard all the time the other week.
Malfoy was going on about how he should have gone to Durmstrang, because there at Durmstrang they teach you the dark arts, for Christ's sake.
Oh, yeah.
They teach you the dark arts, right? And Ron goes, well, she had gone there. It's obviously somewhere cold, and if I'd have gone there too, I could have pushed him off a glacier, and no one would have suspected a thing. This is unprovoked planning of murder so far.
Yeah, maybe you should have gone to Durmstrang, Ron.
You evil git.
You evil git. Planning his death before he's even arrived at Hogwarts. Bloody hell. But yeah, I'm imagining what dark arts they teach at Durmstrang. Imagine that. Right, in today's lesson we're going to be learning Avada Kedavra. So we've got a few innocent people who you can practice on. See if you can kill them, kids.
See if you can kill them, kids.
Now, it works best if you sound like you're in the middle of a yawn while you say it.
The wand up here.
Voldemort, do you want to just finish your yawn before killing me? Off to bed. I'm absolutely bushwhacked after all this killing.
friend.
He was there, friend. Your hands all sweaty.
Watch out for the tree.
Mind that tree. All right, George of the Jungle.
He sounds like Wallace and Gromit, doesn't he?
He does in that second film when his balls are breaking. Not balls are breaking. That was a mixture between balls are dropping and voices breaking. When his balls are breaking.
You're breaking my balls, Harry Potter. You're breaking my balls. Please sleep with me.
Mind that tree. Your hands all sweaty.
Right. Yeah, and then Malfoy comes in and he starts ribbing Ron, going, "What a beautiful dress!" It's really funny. He goes, "Look at this," said Malfoy in ecstasy.
Oh, he was in ecstasy, listeners and viewers. He couldn't believe his luck. I think when you like taking the piss out of someone and you find a great bloody maroon dress robe, you're going to be in ecstasy, aren't you? Mm. Oh, the delights. You're going to get 3 weeks out of this, I reckon. Winding him up about that.
And Ron is so upset about it. He's furious at his dress robe made fun of. And it's like, mate, a minute ago, you plan on murdering him.
Yeah.
Like, I think this complete... Sure, I think the one in the wrong is the one threatening murder. If I came in making fun of you, you came in making fun of me going, "Oh, yeah, yes, you tell lies and you're sloppy when you eat and you half listen."
Yeah, if I said that, yeah.
And I was like, and then I came back to you and said, "I'm going to kill you, I'm going to murder you, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I'm going to do it." I'm the one in the wrong.
You are the wrong in the wrong. The wrong in the wrong. The one in the wrong.
Yeah.
You've got, right, look. If someone has a go at you, you've got to have a proportional response. If someone says to you, "You smell," you turn round and say, "You stink."
Yeah.
If someone turns to you and says, "You're lazy," you turn to them and say, "You're stupid." You don't have someone turn to you and say, "You've got a funny dress robe," and you turn round and say, I'm going to push you off an icy cliff. It's disproportional. Or proportionate.
Oh.
Do you know what else made me laugh? Just on about them concealing the castles, right? They conceal the schools so that nobody can reveal their secrets.
Yeah.
Why have these schools got these secrets? It's a school. You teach the syllabus. You get the kids the qualifications sorted. Why have they got all these? What are they? Oh, I've just found out at Durmstrang you have to do religious studies as a compulsory GCSE. Bloody hell.
Oh, at Beauxbatons, they make you do 2 languages, French and German. Well, they should know French.
Bloody hell. I've heard in Hogwarts the heads of house buy year 7s a broom. What? Bloody hell, it should be a secret. That's terrible. I've heard the headmaster hides and watches them looking in the mirror. What the hell? You want to keep this a secret?
Madam Maxine, it was in your greatest interest if you don't tell anyone about my midnight antics.
Well, okay, as long as you don't tell them that I sometimes watch the girls in the playing field.
And also, I must say, my gamekeeper fancies you. Will you kiss him?
Maybe. And hey, if you didn't remember, Neville's fat. Hey. And in the carriage came Seamus, no description, Dean, no description, and pudgy old Neville, lots of description. We have to remember that Neville's got a round face and he's got pudgy hands. You need to remember this, everyone.
Remember, Neville is fat.
There's so much stuff, so much emphasis on it. There's one point where, because Neville's really sad that he's missed out on the Quidditch World Cup. And then it's like, oh, have a look at this. It's a figure of Victor Crumb. And it says, and Ron placed the figure of Crumb in Neville's pudgy hand. Don't need pudgy. He put it in his hand. I want to imagine the figure of Victor Crumb, not the hand. Naughty. I do feel bad for Neville. I imagine his nan doesn't let him do anything.
Well, you know, he's got his just desserts. He got exactly what he was asking for.
Yeah. I do feel so like there's some kids at school whose parents would never let them do anything. You know, like if you were having a party or going somewhere and you're like, oh, my mum and dad won't let me go this weekend. It's like, oh, come on, you're 15 now. You can't come to a party or you can't come to the cinema. Made me sad.
Yeah, well, I assumed I was never allowed to do stuff, so I never asked.
You never asked. You just stayed at home, didn't you?
I assumed the answer was no. Now look at me. In a bedroom with another man.
Hey, that's what happens when you get to 18. Look, listeners, I know we have a few listeners who are younger than 18, perhaps. Maybe your parents don't let you do what you want. Well, when you are 18, you can go to as many hotels with as many men as you like. That's what we do.
Right. How many bearded eggs in a fire are you giving this chapter out of 5?
Oh, I like this one. I like the chapter. It was good. There was nothing extraordinary about it. It was a bit of fun, though. I like the idea of them being in a taxi. I like the idea of Crookshanks scratching a taxi driver's leg. They're getting on the train, and we're at Hogwarts. I'm excited to be back at Hogwarts. But it wasn't amazing. It was all right. It was a bit of all right. I'm going to give it a middling 3 bearded eggs in a fire out of 5.
Lovely. What a bold review. Myself started reading this chapter, and I liked it. We had a few different things happening, you know. A bit of eavesdropping, you know. A man in a fire. Wow. What's funny about that?
Just wow, man in a fire. And he spat my drink out.
A journey to platform 9 3/4. No one annoyed me, and it was a shorty. I'm going to give it 4 bearded eggs in a fire out of 5.
Wunderbar.
Right. Are you ready for this week's tantalising, teasing, arousing segment, quiz. Quiz, quizzy key, quiz, quizzy, quiz, gonna ask you some questions, how well will you do? Quiz, quizzy, quiz, quiz, gonna ask you about Harry Potter, Lukas, how well will you do?
I blew you a kiss.
Question 1, right?
Can I just say, Tom has a glint in his eye, as if this quiz will be tricky.
No, I don't. Question 1, what went off in the taxi?
Of Dr. Filibuster Firework.
What's the full name of them?
Oh. Dr. Filibusters. I know Wet Start's in it. Dr. Filibusters. Oh, you're not going to give me Dr. Filibuster Fireworks.
No, this is a quiz. Aren't you? You think are you doing a driving exam? And you are, you stall. You stall him right now.
Yeah, I am still.
You're only allowed so many stalls.
All right. Dr. Filibusters. Non-combustible wet start fireworks.
Oh,
What is it?
wrong. It's Dr. Filibuster's no heat wet start fireworks. Question 2.
Yeah.
What colour is the Hogwarts Express?
Scarlets.
Correct. Question 3. When did the train lanterns, when were they lit?
Midday.
Correct. What is the last word of the chapter?
Hogwarts.
No.
What?
It's castle.
Ah, come on.
Unfortunately, Mr. Kirkby,
Oh.
you have failed the quiz. Quiz, gonna ask you some questions, how well will you do? Quiz, gonna ask you about Harry Potter, how well will you do?
I'll blow you a kiss. This has been the Pottervision podcast. Thank you ever so much. Thank you ever so kindly for listening. If you would like to join us, we're going on tour. Our next 2 dates, we are in Denbigh on the 12th of February and we are in Leicester on the 16th of February. We would love to see you there. So catch us Denbigh in North Wales and Leicester around about the Midlands. You can come and see us there. All of our dates, we've got 8 dates left on the tour. They're all at pottervision.com. If you would like to support the show, we'd love to receive your support. Patreon.com/Pottervision. We currently have 22 bonus episodes with another one every half a month. And there's loads of other goodies. There's key rings, there's posters, there's stickers, there's videos from us, there's access to a Discord, there's behind-the-scenes videos. It's a lot of fun. Otherwise, you can just follow us, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Just search Pottervision and give us a 5-star review if you could. That would be lovely. Next week, we're on episode 69, if you don't mind my saying so. It's chapter 12 of The Goblet of Fire, the Tri-Wizard Tournament. Tom, you have been a wonderful Brighton boy.
And you have been a walnut-headed Kirkby lad.
Goodbye.
Pottervision.
Thank you for listening to the Pottervision podcast. The music was performed by Jack Evans. If you'd like bonus content and to support the show, you can visit patreon.com/Pottervision.